One of the first songs I ever wrote was for the wind. The gravitational force designed for the purpose of expansion, pulling down energy from the atmosphere to both cool and also expand. It's an invisible dance that the heavens do, and it's only right that it creates its own music. And although it's perfect on its own, I've asked to collaborate with it on this fall day. The wind, as most ancient spirits do, first asked if I was ready, if I was in my highest joy. It took me a little while to tap in, and then we began creating together. The wind knows its purpose, and it always prevails. It's here, present, awake, and I'm learning so much from its great spirit. Back in 1937, my great-grandmother would bathe and fetch fresh water from the Moberly Lake with her 11 siblings to bring back home. One of her brothers would communicate to the grizzlies in Nehio. Cookham says he would explain to the bears that none of the children wanted any problems. You go your way and we'll go ours. And the bears would listen. There is a light inside my Cookham when she tells me stories of the world before electricity, when fire cloth and bear grease would guide her through the night. Her mother used to sell moccasins down by the highway, and Cookham made a flower pattern just like she did. She's teaching me a lot about honor. We as people used to have a reverence for the land and the animals, communicating with their souls. And as I imagine her stories, I know that just because our society has lost its way, doesn't mean we can't find our way back again. It just takes listening. Listening to the grandmas, listening to the other animals we share this land with, and listening to the wind. My great-grandmother is working on writing her story, and I really can't wait to read her book. My Cookham drove me up to see the twin sisters. These mountains hold a very special place in my community story. It was life-giving to sit with them at sunset and imagine what it took for my family, my ancestors, to be where we are today. I listened to the wind from those mountain peaks. It's as if the past, the present, and the future all circled around me. It's been wonderful to sit with the wind both where I was raised with my Dane family and where my Indigenous blood flows from. For days, I've been asking the wind questions over all it has seen. I understand very little about the world around me, but I do believe in oneness, that just like the wind, we are here to expand, to both rise and fall, to be powerful through the storms, and to be soft like a cool breeze. We're not just one thing, we're everything. That same dichotomy of the wind, it lives inside of us too. How it rises and falls, cools and heats, lives by the sun, but also the trees. Listen to the invisible forces within and, like the wind reminded me today, do it from your highest joy.